What is up, Facebook? Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, Happy New Year, New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm so excited. There's so many new followers and I'm very, very excited to start this journey with you. I know that a lot of people are getting very anxious going into the new year and, you know, get really set. Nicole, Happy New Year, my love. Christina. If you guys are new to me, my name is Brea Owen. I am a Keto Primal transformation coach. I take that word so seriously, transformation, okay? So what I want to do is really start off by saying, calm down, just calm down, okay? We tend to get so wrapped up in New Year's in these weight loss goals, and what I want you to do is kind of reflect on last year's and why it didn't work, why you're still here with the same goals, right? So it is time to reflect on that, and I'm going to go deeper into this in my group right now because they're on that. They know I come strong, speaking to their heart, speaking to their soul, speaking to their mindset. And then I'm going to give you 3 practical tips. But what I want to say is, hi Chris, Happy New Year's Eve. Don't get overwhelmed. The word keto has a lot of buzz right now, right? But let me just be very clear. The reason being in keto helps you with weight loss is because you flip the switch. And what I mean by that is, instead of being this burned out carb burner, you become a fat burner and things tend to change, right? There's a lot of steps and a lot of things you gotta do to flip the switch, but it's called a metabolic flexibility. It feels better to be a fat burner. It just does. You become fat, keto adapted, and then you become fat adapted and it becomes a lifestyle. But it is a little bit of a journey and you gotta pay attention and you gotta plug in all the things. So, don't get overwhelmed by that. You're going to get very, very confused. So I really want you guys to start in the most simplest way. So what I'm going to do, I have nothing written down. I put my head like into somebody I can visualize, and I know my sister or my friend. Like I can just see who they are and where they're at, right? And a lot of you guys are there. So let's go. 3 tips to start your journey without overwhelming yourself. Because let me just tell you, if you have found yourself overweight and unhappy, there's so much more to it, and there's a lot of confusion. If you've been eating one way, shopping one way, structuring your life one way, there's a lot of confusion, and it takes some time to flip that over into another way of life, right? So calm down. Keep watching, plug in. You will learn. If you are adamant on joining a program with a plan, then do that. Decide whether you're going to be the researcher and learn all the things, which I'm totally that person, so hats off to you. That's why I'm a coach, right? I love to learn all the things, break it down, and apply it and implement it. But if you're somebody that's like, tell me what to do, just give me the steps, I don't got time because we're all busy. I know who you are. I am you. Like, I get it. I completely get it. So just know, do one or the other. But let me just, it's New Year's Eve. Enjoy your time. The best thing you can do for your weight loss right now is just set an intention. Set an intention right now of what you want. Write it down and make sure it's very clear. Then take the steps. It doesn't have to open overnight. If you want to accelerate things, then heck to the yeah, get a plan. Get a plan and rock and roll it. Like my clients, they get a plan and they get results, right? Anything I do in life, I get an exact plan from an expert above me while I learn. It's with anything I do in life, I absolutely do that. That's how I grow. So what I'm gonna tell you, which if you are brand new to this lifestyle and you are confused, that is who I'm speaking to. If you're somebody that goes to work, goes out to eat at lunch, and doesn't know what to order, still goes to McDonald's, still has tons of box food in your cabinet, still thinks you need snaps. I don't know what snaps are. I think there's something called snaps, but I really mean snacks. Chips, crackers, that kind of stuff. You think you need granola to snack on. You think, like, if you're there, let's just start there. okay? Just, whew, that's so much work to even have all that stuff around. Pull it out. Pull out those carbohydrates that you do not need. Pull out the box food. Pull out the chips, okay? And here you go. Pull out the sugar. If you are going, you have some people that are going, oh, I can't live like that. I can't not have my sweets. Of course you think you can't have them right now because sugar is crack. You literally pull away from it for a few hours after eating it. You have an addiction to it. It is more addictive than cocaine. That's an actual fact, people. You know that feeling, that high you get when you eat sugar and you're like, this is the best thing ever. And then you like crash and burn and then you want it again a few hours later. That actually happens with all carbohydrates, but it definitely happens times 10 with sugar, straight sweet, straight cookies, stuff like that. So let me just take a little bit of pressure off of you right now as a coach. If you set out your day to make these changes and you're like, I'm doing good, yeah, it's morning, I'm all motivated, I got my workout on, oh, I have my food that I planned, oh, I got a salad in there, I'm gonna handle that salad, but then you haven't got rid of the cookies that are in the cabinet that tempt you. You have literally just set yourself up to fail because you don't have it in your habits to not go for those cookies yet. Does that make sense? So, and there's nothing wrong with you. You haven't given yourself a chance yet, right? So definitely don't set yourself up with booby traps. That's honestly what you're doing. If I went to my sister's house, and this is just one example, my sister's always been really thin, right? And she's about to make a switch, but my sister's never dieted in her life. She's just completely different than me. I've been dieting since I was 12. I've been in this life, right? So I built my structure around what I want to do. My sister is just like would be starting from scratch. So if she's like, okay, I could do this, I could do that, and I told her what to do, and then she didn't go in that cabinet. She has this cabinet. Who has these people in their family, right? We do. Where the whole thing is full of sugar. And it might be you. There's no judgment there. That is what the American people do. We're like, oh, let's get the ding dongs and the Reese's and the Oreos and then plus the chips. Let's put some Doritos in there. Like that to me is like, if I look at a cabinet like that, I mean, I'm not judgy. I'm just like, oh, it's because people really don't know unless you start learning. That is insane. It's insane to have that. It is walking diabetes later. It's going to transition into that. It is horrible. So don't think that you don't have addiction to that food right now. If you have a plan and you set yourself up with something like, I'm going to eat this, okay, I heard this, I can have a salad, oh, I'm going to get some chicken thighs, I heard that's keto, oh, I can have meatballs, awesome, I can have meatballs on keto. This is what I'm going to do. But then you still have all that sugar in there that you're still addicted to. You literally have set yourself up in a situation that is going to make you fail. So, number one, remove that. Remove it. I don't care. Trash it. I don't care if you're like, I can't waste food. Yeah, you can. You could save your life and waste some food. Absolutely you can. Because ultimately, that's going to catch up to you. No matter where you're at, it's going to catch up to you, right? So remove it. Remove the sugar, then go to the next step, right? The cookies, all that. Then remove the bread. If you're wanting to go keto primal, remove all that gluten, remove the carbs, remove the bread. That right there, elimination of all that. Get it out of sight, out of mind. I know the rest of the family's going to suffer. Be creative with them. Or, if they're not on board, just keep the stuff that doesn't tempt you. You're like, I don't want those crackers. Those are like I always use this example. Like Cheez-Its would tempt me because it's like a cheesy taste that I like. But Goldfish, I'm like, what is this, cardboard? Like if I had a little one that had to have these crackers still and I'm trying to adopt a lifestyle on my own, I'm not going to worry about switching the little one over. I'm going to worry about getting strong in my ways first. Make sense? So, one, ditch the sugar or put sugar in there if you're not ready to get rid of it all because of everybody else and you don't want to hear it. That tempts you. Don't set yourself up to fail. Remove the breads, the carbs, the sugars if you're wanting to go keto primal, okay? If you remove the sodas as well, remove that stuff. Do a decluttering, get it out. Right, Nicole? What is this crap? Cardboard? Seriously, why do you guys like Goldfish? Can we talk about that? So a lot of you guys do. I know. I don't understand it. There's no flavor in those. I'm not even tempted by any crackers anymore. But Goldfish, like Cheez-Its, hands down. Okay, there's real cheese in there. Have you seen the commercial? It's aged cheese. You guys love that commercial, by the way? Anyways, all right, moving on. Remove the soda. Start replacing it with electrolytes, because if you're going to go keto, you're going to need them. I recommend Ultima. I even add apple cider vinegar in that, and I'll get in that later. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know about the B-leans. If you're new to it, you just have to search for the B-lean recipes, okay? Because everybody knows them that's been following me for a while. It's amazing. Amazing. And you need the electrolytes. If you're going keto for the first time, you will absolutely get headaches. You need magnesium and potassium. Those are minerals that our body needs. If you're not keto, if you're not primal, you still need those electrolytes. You're probably deficient in them, and you are gonna get like your brain's gonna go, woo! Like magnesium deficiency is a big deal, okay? I'm not gonna get too much into the detail right now, but get some Ultima in your life, okay? Number 3. Let me just picture myself at my sister's. I'm gonna say to start removing some of these fats that are retarded. Remove the retarded fats. Can we get a hashtag, Nicole? Hashtag remove the retarded fats, okay? What I mean by that is the margarine. That is so old school. Remove that. That is highly oxidized. It causes so much inflammation in your body. And here's the deal. If you have inflammation in your body, you're not losing weight, okay? And you're in pain, and everything hurts. So let's just remember. I entertained myself here. Thank you, Nicole. She's always coming back. Remove the retarded fats. My sister did better. I just am starting square one with my sister, and I don't put any pressure on my family. I'm like, can you just remove the retarded fat? Like every time I go over there. And this time, I went over, and she still had the retarded fat in the fridge, but she had real butter in there. Yeah, yes. You know, I was like, there's real butter in here, Shiana. She was like, yes, there is, Brea. I was like, thank you. Thank you. I mean, it wasn't Kerrygold. It wasn't grass-fed, but it was real butter. She's bringing back the butter. Now, here's the problem, you guys. You can't get all the butter up in there and still have the sugar cabinet for weight loss, okay? Just know that. You have to get rid of all that stuff. Here's my 3rd tip that I'm going to tell you. Okay, and then I'm going to come on and give you some tips the next few days. And I hope this makes sense to you. We have macros. We're either burning our carbs, we're burning our fat, or we're burning our protein, which we never really get there. Proteins are being used to build. You can't have tons of sugar, which are carbs, and have tons of fat too. The worst thing you could do to yourself is go, like, you understand why the American diet is so freaking twisted? You understand why people go to McDonald's and they get fries, which is fried and loaded with fat and trans oils, right? Like highly oxidized oils that are causing inflammation, and then tons of carbs. And then they go and get the cheeseburger with the bread. It's white bread. It's with tons of fat meat, and then cheese, and then all this other. You're like, oh, hello, your body's got to burn one or the other, and you're just confusing it. So that's why the results follow that. Does that make sense? You are not a fat burner if you are eating them fries with the burger. You got to go one way or the other. Now, additionally, I get into this in more detail, and I don't want to confuse anybody. You want to remove those kind of fats anyway. You don't want to overload them. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, hey, to get in ketosis, eat all the fat. Don't follow me if you want me to say that. Don't even follow. Eat some avocado. Eat some salmon. Have a few nuts if you want. If snacking on too many nuts is an issue, just don't leave them out. But you really want to incorporate some healthy, healing fats in your body. And I will go more into that later, okay? So there's your 3 tips. I can tell you right now, it will serve you, any of you, right now, to remove these manufactured, boxed, overly processed, sugary foods. It will serve, I don't care who you are, it will serve you in your goal. It will shock your body. If you want to go to the next level and really master this with the plan, you got to keep watching, you got to go in the group, and you got to go into a plan if you want to go into a plan, okay? But I'm here on this page right now to help all of you get somewhere. And some of you are going, oh, I hear about this keto diet. I want to do this, but I'm not ready to commit to that. Okay, all right, how about you just pull all the stuff I just told you to pull out and swap out those retarded fats? Let's just start there. Get the vegetable oils out of your cabinet. Incorporate coconut oil. Incorporate olive oil. Incorporate avocado oil. Just start there. Marty, say what up. What up, homies? This, and by the way, if you're new to following me, you should share this and let me know where you're from. I give free tip videos every week. My new schedule will come out this week. I'm experimenting with some different times. Marty, say hi. And Marley is always in my videos. Sometimes I don't want her to be in there, and she just is. Hi, Marmars, come here, say hi. She is very pretty. Oh, you guys see her? Oh, yeah, Marmar. I love my doggers. Mwah. I love you. Okay, good job. Yeah, I'm annoying Mom. All right, she didn't dive into poop this morning, so I'm happy with her. The other day, she face dived in poop because she was smelling somebody else's poop. I know, Amy, come visit her. Can you believe she face dived in poop? You guys, she was looking at me like this. And then she had like a dread, like she was dreaded. And I was like, what's that guilty look? And what's on your neck? That's dirt, right? You dived into dirt. Please tell me that's dirt, right? So I go over and give a little sniff. Shit. Sorry for cussing. It was poop. You are so lucky you're pretty and I love you with all my heart. I was like, raw, like my back's bad. I should not be picking her up. I was like, raw. Put her in the bath and yeah, it went down. But she's all fluffy and lavendery now. Okay, you guys, I hope this is helpful. I will be on tomorrow to give you a few more tips. Join Keto Soul Sisters if you want to get really in depth. We really go into a lot of mindset training as well because it is the missing piece of the puzzle to your transformation. I love you. Have an amazing day and happy freaking New Year. I will be here for you to have a transformative 2019. Bye.